German-speaking Jews went from a high level of achievement in the early decades of the 20th century that was then radically curtailed. Refugees and survivors scattered across the world.
The Leo Baeck Institute of London is a research institute dedicated to the history of European and particularly German-speaking Jewry, academic projects, research, and furthering the careers of young scholars.
A hub of knowledge, understanding, scholarship on German Jewish history and culture.
Dedicated to preserving and exploring and, if you like, really pushing out to the public what that German Jewish culture really was.
It emerged out of a really powerful and influential tradition, and Leo Baeck, the founder of the Institute, was a towering figure.
It was set up by some very, very distinguished academics, basically, and leaders, thought leaders of their time.
They thought that it was important to chronicle and record the history of that community.
With a mission to preserve the memory and the heritage of European Jewry and to combat hostility and anti-Semitism by furthering the knowledge of the history of Jews.
It's the inspiration of its founder, but at the same time it's also decades of work of German Jews across the globe and others who have been fascinated by German Jewish culture.
It's an institute whose mission is to study German Jewish history, the German Jewish experience, the German Jewish symbiosis, and increasingly doing it in exciting, interdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary terms. There are two realms in which the Institute is active and makes a major contribution. One is the realm of scholarship, and the other is the realm of public understanding.
Organizing conferences, putting book publications together, writing research proposals for funded research into the history of German-speaking Jewry, trying to reach out to new audiences and furthering their knowledge.
It's important that it does both the general and the academic. If it was just academic, it would be another academic institute. The fact that it speaks to the general public as well is of critical importance.
And what I've noticed is that the appetite to engage with those institutions has grown both inside the institutions and outside.
We have a number of scholarly outputs, most notably the Leo Baeck Institute Yearbook, a network of researchers, postdoctoral Leo Baeck Fellows, also PhD students as well. The collection we've got goes back to 1955, was originally compiled by some of the founding figures of the Institute, but over the decades the collection has been supplemented. So for that reason we decided that it was important to digitize the collection and make it more widely available.
There is too little awareness of Jewish culture, especially there needs to be a greater awareness of Jewish life and culture that emanates from continental Europe.
There is a culture, a rich culture, that has partly, but only partly disappeared. But it's taking that culture and really thinking hard about what it means.
The Leo Baeck Institute's work is especially important today because we live in an era of authoritarian populism and of scapegoating of different minorities.
I am very excited by the relocation of the LBI and the possibilities for collaboration.
We are now in very close proximity to a whole network of other research institutes, libraries, archives, galleries, and it presents a tremendous opportunity in terms of collaboration.
There's immense potential for us to do something exciting in the coming years.